Aloe vera is such an excellent and one of the most effective plant-based therapeutic home remedies for treating diabetes at home. From fenugreek to cinnamon to bitter melon, we will share diabetes home remedies in this blog. Diabetes is a chronic disease that affects your glucose, or how your body regulates blood sugar. Glucose is a funnel that caters your body cells, and insulin acts as a key to enter those cells. Mainly, there are two types of diabetes. Type 1. Type 2. So people infected with type 1 diabetes do not produce insulin at all. Type 1 diabetes was also known as juvenile diabetes. As the name suggests, type 1 diabetes developed in adolescence, robbing off their childhood. On the other hand, type 2 diabetes, also known as mellitus, do not respond to insulin. So the first type is not having a key, insulin, while the other type is possessing a broken key. These two types of diabetes lead to high blood sugar levels. This exacerbates the diabetic complications. It is essential to understand that diabetes can be controlled using appropriate medications, including effective home remedies for diabetes. Before we jump onto remedies for diabetes, the common symptoms that most of the diabetic patients share, irrespective of the type, are the need to drink plenty of water due to constant thirst outbursts. Drinking a lot results in frequent urination. Patients with diabetes feel fatigues or hungry most of the times. Blurry vision. Some other symptoms that type 1 diabetes patients face are mood swings, particularly irritability, unintentional weight loss. However, patients with type 2 diabetes may have these symptoms, in addition to the above ones: tingling of hands and feet, numbness, emotional stress, sleep depravity, genetics, toxins. Irrespective of the type of diabetic stage, these simple home remedies are useful for those who cannot afford doctors. This is also helpful for those who are afraid of the growing symptoms, and even cover those who prefer natural, effective home remedies for diabetes over medicines. Diabetes home remedies. The manifestations of type 1 diabetes proliferate, ordinarily throughout a week or weeks. Albeit important information on the symptoms of type 1 and type 2 diabetes is comparative, they present in altogether different ways. A study from 2012 revealed that 12 to 14% of U.S. grown-ups had type 2 diabetes, while 37 to 38% fall under the pre-diabetic classification. This implies half of all U.S. grown-ups have diabetes or pre-diabetes. Numerous individuals with type 2 diabetes won't have symptoms for a long time. At that point, the diabetic symptoms of type 2 grow gradually through the span of time. A few people with type 2 diabetes have no side effects at all and don't find their condition until complications develop. Patients with type 2 diabetes look towards home remedies or natural medication, notwithstanding their common medication for help in treating their malady. While we don't suggest beginning any new medicinal course without talking with your healthcare provider or physicians, beneath, we discover a list of my top effective home remedies for diabetes for type 2 patients. It's likewise imperative to take note of that self-treating with elective medication, or home remedies, and staying away from or deferring standard consideration when you've been determined to have diabetes might be hurtful to your well-being. Without appropriate treatment, oral or injectable drugs and regular glucose testing, diabetes may advance to real complications, for example, eye, kidney issues, and liver, diabetic coma state, nerve issues, stroke, or even death. Home remedies for diabetes. Home remedies and utilizing nourishment as a medication is a superb method to supplement your diabetes treatment. In any case, whenever included without the right information or direction, blending herbs, supplements and prescriptions can prompt a drop in glucose, or blood sugar, called hypoglycemia. Your diet should be rich in fiber and veggies conjoined with regular exercise, and stress reduction systems are additionally a key to treating the infirmity at home. Effective home remedies for diabetes include ginseng and chromium. A meta-analysis has demonstrated that American ginseng may fundamentally improve glucose control and fasting blood sugar levels, a marker of your general glucose levels, by expanding your body's insulin effectability. Chromium is an essential mineral that assumes a significant job in starch, carbohydrate, and fat digestion and helps body cells appropriately react to insulin. Gymnema, cinnamon, and magnesium. Gymnema can make sweet nourishments taste less sweet, so you wind up needing to eat less of them. The herb is notable for its capacity to decrease fat gathering and help with weight reduction, on account of its enzyme-inhibiting properties. Cinnamon has been found to have glucose-bringing down capacity while additionally diminishing lipid biomarkers, including triglycerides, low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, and total cholesterol. Low magnesium levels may decline blood glucose control in type 2 diabetes. Magnesium manages glucose levels and is required for muscle and functionality of the nerve, heart cadence, pulse, and bone well-being. Plant-based home remedy to diabetes, aloe vera. Preliminary research recommends that admission of aloe vera juice can help improve blood glucose levels and may subsequently be valuable in treating individuals with diabetes. Even though aloe vera gel is also called a home solution for minor consumes, and other skin conditions, an ongoing audit proposes that aloe vera gel may help individuals with diabetes. On account of various dynamic phytosterol mixes from the plant that have been found to diminish blood glucose and hemoglobin A1c levels by upgrading glucose stockpiling and use. Just as being chiefly used to help relieve and mend skin issues and aggravations, aloe vera moreover supports digestive framework, helps treat blockage, promotes the healing procedure concerning both torment and aggravation, forestalls scars after medical procedure, helps dental health. Aloe has likewise been connected with diminished growing and quicker mending of wounds. Leg wounds and ulcers are underlying intricacies of diabetes, and they ordinarily set aside longer effort to mend than in sound non-diabetic people. Diminished blood lipids, fats, in patients with strangely significant levels of these particles in the blood, for example a few people with type 2 diabetes, and additionally intense hepatitis, liver disease. Exercise, a blessing in disguise and one surprising ingredient. Home remedy. Type 1 diabetes cannot be prevented if you are not taking care of yourself, and it can develop type 2 diabetes. Exercise expands insulin effectability and enables your muscles to get sugars from the blood. This can prompt decreased glucose levels. Type 2 diabetes can be controlled and even be reversed with diet and exercise alone. Exercise likewise enables your muscles to utilize glucose for vitality and muscle constriction. If you have issues with glucose control, you ought to routinely check your levels. This will assist you with figuring out how you react to various exercises and keep your glucose levels from getting either excessively high or excessively low. Apple cider vinegar has numerous advantages for your well-being. To fuse apple cider vinegar into your eating routine, you can add it to a plate of mixed greens dressings or blend 2 teaspoons in 8 ounces of water. Bottom line, vinegar altogether impacts your body's reaction to sugars and improves insulin. Wrap up thoughts on diabetes home remedies. We hope that these diabetes home remedies will help you keep your sugar levels in control. The world is presently overwhelmed by far-reaching infection known as diabetes more than ever. This wonder is additionally seen to gradually fall apart the general strength of an individual, decreasing his per life expectancy. Diabetes is a hereditary just as a way of life malady in which the glucose level is excessively high in a human body. We have more similar blogs lined up for you. Make sure you add our website to your favorites for future reading in your leisure time.